My name is John Buchanan of Nanode Water Products. I've been requested to give clarity to my 1993 granted patent for the fact that a number of companies have the same identical active-anode concept and method of installing, and yet each company claims to be unique. How come, I'm often asked. Some were given consent and others were not. That seems to be business these days. Exact copies of the technology's heart, that is the anodes, over the years has been the cause of confusion amongst plumbers and heating engineers. The various brands of water conditioners have identical active anodes, as I mentioned, such as the channels that pass through the zinc, two O-rings that maintain a dry electrical continuity with the brass housing, and the surface knurling or metallic spring material that goes between the two in order to ensure a good connection. The requirement to bridge the device with earth cable from inlet pipe to the outlet pipe is the same, including an earth grounding cable when plastic pipes are used. All generally as established 26 years ago with our UK, French, Spanish and German distributors. I'll point one or two things out in case you missed it, but here the O-rings that I'm referring to, these are two anodes in this case, with the zinc O-rings going around here, rubber O-rings for a seal. The seal is achieved here between the zinc and the brass housing in each case. The same applies to this other product that has got the O-rings in the same place, a tight electrical connection to the brass body. Here we have turbulent chambers, that simply mixers, static mixers, static because they themselves don't move. It depends upon the movement of water. With this particular product here, with the three dielectric materials, we get a much more powerful effect of stripping the hydrogen bond away from the bicarbonate. That starts off the precipitation very powerfully, and the zinc ions that are released attract those particular emerging crystals so that they can grow and grow large. Only the mechanical method of creating internal turbulence to keep the anodes clean is different, as I've just mentioned. One brand uses an old method of adopting shaped and slotted metal sheets, commonly called static mixers, as I mentioned, but only when the flow rate is sufficient for it to create cavitation and good mixing. Several other brands use patented Teflon components for its powerful electrostatic effects at the interface, whilst also creating the turbulence to clean the anodes. This method I mostly approve of, as this readily strips off the hydrogen bond, as I mentioned, from the troublesome bicarbonates for greater efficiency of the aragonite precipitation. Apart from that, the all-important anode designs are absolutely identical to the original UK patent. More than 1 million of the active anodes have been incorporated into water conditioners that have been sold and continue to be sold around the world. I cannot control enthusiastic claims by others for originality, but I am personally pleased with the environmental legacy that has been created so far by those that have helped to promote and gain an awareness for the 26-year-old technology. There have been numerous successful installations and applications with many renowned organisations, of which all associated manufacturers and suppliers have been proud to list them, together with videos and photographs. My next video will introduce you to the very latest energy and water saving concepts for the early birds to legitimately exploit. But in the meanwhile, watch out for the bull and overblown prices. High prices to imply high quality these days is no longer swallowed due to the fact that all ISO certified precision worktops are obliged to comply to a minimum high standard. Thank you.